Heyo, what is up, everybody? This is Bose, and we're here with our week 3 in the PCA Battle Team Builder combination against Shadow and the Carolina Tauros heels. It's a mouthful to say. Um, Maybe make your name a little easier, Dick. But let's get right into it. His team is there on the right. He's got Mega Latios, T-Tar, Circuitry with Z, Shaman, Salazzle, Gardevoir, Chansey, Groudon with the Z as well, Steelix, Cryogonal, Ditto, Smeargle. Looking at his team, he has a couple huge offensive threats. Megalati, possible DD, T-Tar, Circuitry, which is probably going to be either Z Hypnosis or Z Rain Dance. Just a guess. Salazzle can be super annoying. Groudon can be super annoying. And then he has a couple really good defensive mons. Things like Shaman, Gardevoir, Chansey, Steelix. And then he has 2 wildcard mons, being Ditto and Smeargle. Look at his team. Smeargle probably won't come. I can very easily kill that thing turn 2 with Kang. If he does bring Smeargle, though, I'm leading off with the Kang is gone every time. Megalati, I expect to come. T-Tar, I expect to come. Circuitry, I expect to come. Chansey and Steelix are definitely going to come as well. Steelix wall is like Mega King pretty hard, and as long as along with Tyrantrum and Chansey walls, Special Hoopa, Primarina, and Blacephalon very well too. So those are the 2 main walls I expect him to bring. We got our team right here. Let's go over it. We got Focus Sash, Vanny with webs this week for the first time. Probably could have helped out a little bit last week, but whatever. Excuse me. Sticky Web, Swords Dance, Baton Pass, and Xtizor. The reason Swords Dance, Baton Pass are on here, I really don't expect this thing to really do much besides set up webs. That being said, if he leads off with something like Chansey to get up his rocks, or even T-Tar, I'm just going to set up my webs and then proceed to Swords Dance and Baton Pass out into something like Kang. At that point, just run through his fucking team. Nothing wants to take +2. Then again, Ditto is the thing, which could be super annoying. But yeah, it's the first one we have. Next one we have is Mega Kang, running Return, Crunch, Brick Break, and Earthquake. Like I said, Ditto can be super annoying, which is why I'm not bringing Power Punch or any sort of setup with this thing this week, for the fact that I don't want to get reverse swept by Ditto if it comes. I don't know if it will. I'd say it's about 50-50. But with the moveset I do have, nothing really wants to take this on very well. I mean, like I have, with Chip and Webs Up, the only thing that can really take this thing on very well is Steelix and Mega Latios if it can one-shot me. But that's about it. Everything else gets just absolutely fucked up by it. We have enough speed here to outspeed a +1 speed Circuitry under webs. Because like I said, I do expect it to be one of the speed boosting Z moves. And if I have my webs up, I can still outspeed it and bench kill it very easily. Which is the reason I'm bringing webs this week. I don't want to get swept by Circuitry or like DD T-Tar or Salazzle. The only thing that can be kind of annoying would be a Banded Groudon. But I have a way to pretty easily take that thing on. Next one we have Alolan Muck, AV again. Sorry, give me a sec. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, with Poison Jab, knock off Brick Break Facade. Facade's there because I needed a 4th move. And there was really nothing else I wanted to do. I could have brought Shadow Sneak, but you know, why? I can take on Mega Lati pretty well without it. Not to mention, if I get burnt from a Scald from a Ditto, or like a Willow from something, I can also be fine. But yeah, Poison Jab, knock off, Brick Break, pretty much self-explanatory, but they're going to hit This thing does wall his special mons very, very well. Physical mons, on the other hand, like if Mega Lottie is physical, it's going to be kind of annoying. But other than that, Zergtree gets walled pretty well, Shim gets walled pretty well, Celeste gets walled pretty well, Gardevoir gets walled pretty well, Krakenol gets walled pretty well, so that's going to be my main, like, special wall. Plus, nothing wants to take it out of it. Max attack move from this thing very well. Next one, we have Choice Specs. Primarina with Scald, Moonblast, Ice Beam, and Toxic. Scald, Moonblast there to hit, well, pretty obvious. Ice Beam there for Shaman. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason that's there. I see him running bulky this week. Kind of a weird thing to do, right? Possibly under webs, but like Circuitry, I'm not really gonna stay in on anyways. Plus, this allows me to take hits a switch in to move a little easier. But like the monster I'm gonna stay in and I wouldn't outspeed really. But yeah. Could be kind of weird, but I'm rocking it. Plus, if I don't get up webs for some reason, I can still be very useful with this thing. The next one we have is Silvally Grass, Defog, Multi-Attack, Parting Shot, X Scizor. Defog is there just in case. Could be useful. Like I said, because he has 3 really good Rock Setters on his team against mine. 4, really. Not 3. Miracle's not going to do shit, but for some reason, if it would come, I can switch this thing and knock its board, defog any hazards away pretty easily. Parting Shot, obvious. I love this thing for that reason. Lowering attacks is so nice, plus get momentum. But yeah, that's pretty much all for that. Then we have our last mod, Banded Hoopa U with Drain Punch, Hyperspace Fury, Zen Hepa, Fire Punch. Holy shit, under webs, nothing wants to take a hit from this thing. Steelix a little bit, but not really. Everything else is going to get absolutely demolished. But I don't really even need to protect with this thing, like early game. Because all I have to do is click, like, hit for the most damage what is in front of me. Like, say I'm in on, like, a Shaman. I can just straight up go for Hyperspace Fury and nothing wants to switch in. Or Fire Punch. His main switch is probably going to be Steelix. Well, that's going to take a shit ton of damage. So yeah, this thing, these 2 mons right here don't have really good switch-ins at all, which is fantastic. So if I can get them in under webs, and my goal this week, as you see, only 1 mon on my team doesn't have, excluding that, but they also has Swords Dance. Only 1 mon on my team doesn't have investment in attack or special attack, and that is Silvally. Mons I think he's going to bring Mega Lottie, Circuitry with the Z, speed boosting. Chansey, Steelix, like I said. Steelix can be super annoying in my team. I only have 1 way of really comfortably taking it out, and that's Primarina. Hoopa U can a little bit, but, that can be annoying. Shaman, I think, is going to come, and then probably T-Tar. Possibly like a Scarf Gardevoir too, but I don't see that really being coming. Excuse me. Yeah, let's get right into the battle here. Get rid of that. Okay. And his team of Ditto, Circuitry, Salazzle, Steelix, Chansey, and Shaman. First thoughts. The couple mons I was really scared of, Lottie, D-Dance, DD, T-Tar, aren't there, which is fantastic. And it's either going to be super bulky or it's going to be kind of really offensive. Like, what I mean by that is Circuitry is offensive. Chansey and Steelix are offensive. Ditto's going to be offensive. The other 2 mons, though, could be like, Salazzle could be utility. Getting up, firing off Toxics, just trying to get up maybe like Spike, something like that. Just being super annoying. And then Shaman, I don't know what it's going to be. It's a big thing. Like the first 3 mons are straight offense, and then the other ones could just be straight defense, which we balance. But if he tries to run some cheeky things with other, like I faced a defensive Coco with terrain extender last week, so stuff like that. You never know in league. Shit. There we go. So at this point, looking at my leads, he could lead off with Steelix, which is probably going to be his lead. Um, that being said, I am not leading off with Leavanny. Looking at it, if he leads off with Ditto, we exchange webs. Not good. So instead, what I'm going to do is just straight up go Primarina. And whatever he has in front of me, hit for super effect damage. If he wants to switch out into Chansey, that's fine. I can then make a play on something else. So I lead off Primarina. He leads off with Circuitry. Oh, shit. Okay, that sucks. That's an awful lead for me. So what I'm going to do here is switch out. I have 2 mods I can switch into. Either Lolden Buck or Zavali. And this entire time I'm thinking it's going to be Z Hypnosis. People run that more often than Z Rain Dance. So I'm thinking, all right, what do I want to get put to sleep? Muck, Walls, Circuitry, Salazzle, and Shaman, all very well. Savali, Walls, Shaman, and Circuitry, decently well. So out of both those mons, Savali is my mon that's a little more expendable. If it gets put to sleep, that's fine. Yeah, I won't be able to Pardon Shot out, but Muck does a little bit more for me. So I'm going to switch out into Savali Grass with that. Oh, God, it's so ugly. Dude, seriously, when you get that fixed, Showdown, like, it's so ugly. Alright, he goes for Z Hypnosis, like I kind of figured it would. He misses, which kind of sucks. But at this point, looking at it, I'm not going to Parting Shot out. If he wants to set up to +3, that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to multi-attack. He's staying in. He's set up. He uses Z. Dude, you would never then switch out. So what I'm going to do here is switch out. Sorry, hit with multi-attack. That's going to do about 40 to 50%. I can't take an HP Ice Stun at +3. I can take a Thunderbolt, not diesel mode, but I can take one. So my thought process here is multi-attack, put him into range of a Poison Jab from Muck. Muck can live a +3, +4 hit most of the time, I believe. Let me check on that. Sorry, give me a second. Damage calc. Circuitry Z. How's everyone's day going? Mine's going good. Yeah. So, +4 Thunderbolt has a 25% chance to OHKO. Which would suck. But I have a really good chance of taking 1. Which is the important thing, just taking 1. So like I said, I'm going to multi-attack, and then if he kills me after that, I can revenge kill with Alola Muck, hopefully. So Z Hypnosis misses. Or sorry, he goes for Hypnosis again, which is kind of a weird play. I do 44%, so it's in range now of a Poison Jab. And he's not even +3, so I'm feeling really good. So this is, to me, like I said, a super weird move. But it looks like he's trying to put me to sleep. And then on my switch out, then Tail Glow, I guess, which is kind of weird, but we'll see. I'll bite. I'm gonna stay in here. Let him put me to sleep. So he, like I said, he goes for Z Hypnosis. He puts me to sleep this time. I'm like, okay. Let's see if you have anything sneaky up your sleeves. I'm just gonna go straight out into Buck. This is my game plan. I wanted to do this in the beginning. He just fired off a T-Bolt. So, wow, if I would have stayed in there and burned a turn of sleep, I would have been in a really good position because that would have taken like nothing. Actually, I can probably tell you how much I would have taken. I would have taken 28% max, which is dope. So I can take any hit he wants to go for now. So I'm just going to fire off. I'm not even going to overpredict. I'm just going to hit Poison Jab. If he goes into Steelix, great play on your part. And he Tail Glows up. Jab kills. I'm just, I don't know why, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm not max, I'm doing 50%. But then I'm taking, I guess he thought it was defensive maybe, max HP, max defense, but I wasn't. So, whatever. Muck gets a very easy kill, surprisingly. Now he goes down to Steelix here. That's fine. I'm going to go right onto the Vanny, no matter what you want to do to me, which is probably going to be Earthquake. If you want to go for anything else, I can get up my webs, which is key right now for Shaman and Salazzle. So webs are up. That's dope. He's just going to fire off moves. So maybe he was offensive, now that I think about it. Let me actually see. Give me 1 second, sorry. Steelix, tank. And he went for, what, Stone Edge? Right? Yep, Stone Edge. Yeah, he's offensive. Or Sheer Force? No, he's... Wow. He was offensive. Steelix, okay. Well, that makes it a hell of a lot easier to... I probably should have realized that when I did 62%, but yeah, whatever. At this point, webs are up. This thing's pretty much dead. I'm just going to X-Scissor here. If he's rocking Sturdy, it is now broken, which is fantastic. He takes me out, whatever. Sturdy's broken. Now my Specs Primarina comes in. He cannot take an attack. I don't have to predict it all right now. I don't. I'm in the driver's seat. He's going to switch out and Shaman. Could have Moonblast, take it out. Ice Beam, possibly take it out. Nope, I'm just going to Scald and do 31%, which is a nice bit of damage. If I did... Yeah, no, Scald was always the play. So, look at this. I have a very easy play once again. I can go straight into Shaman and take any hit he wants to go for, every time. So this is why I like my position right now, and I said I don't need to over-predict here, is with webs up, I outspeed everything on his team with Mega King, which is fantastic. Plus, like I said, I have my walls are pretty much all intact. This and Muck, I'm not scared of any of his offensive mons. His defensive mons are going to get chipped down eventually if he keeps switching in and out, and he can't speed me. So I'm looking good right now. I switch in. He needs Seed Flares. Makes sense. There's 24%. I'm like, okay. Seems a little bit more offensive, but we'll go with it. He's going to switch out into his Salazzle. I'm just going to go for a Parting Shot. See if I wake up. -1 speed. And I do, which is dope. So I'm going to Parting Shot out. So he's at -1. I'm like, okay. So good. I'm just going to go right on to a little Muck. I know you can't do shit to me. And I can pretty much one-shot you at this point. Oh, no. I have a low, I think, chance to one-shot you. Salazzle, Special Sweeper. So why is it knockoff doing so little? Okay, I can't one-shot it. But I can do a huge amount of damage to it. And it can do absolutely nothing to me in return. Fire Blast is new 20%. So I'm just going to fire for knockoff here. He Toxics, he's Corrosion. That's cool. Alola Muck is not an easy mon for him to take out outside of Steelix. So that's smart, chipping it down. So it does 94%. He was Focus Sash, which is smart as well. Now he has no reason to not fire off a move here. He goes straight for a Flamethrower at 16%. That's fair. Knockoff will take it out in case you want to switch out. There's no reason to not knock. And he's going to bring in Steelix at this point. I'm like, okay, he's going to, once again, very, very easy switch into Savali here. Probably going to go for an Earthquake. Eat that up every single day of the week, and he explodes. He does 42% with an explosion. hits offensive. It did 42% with an explosion. That's fucking ridiculous. So now I have I have 3 months left. One of them is a Chansey, which gets fucked up by Hoopa and Kang. A Shaman, which gets fucked up by Hoopa and Kang. And a Ditto, which as long as he doesn't imposter the Mega Kang, I'm fine with. He's going to bring in Savali here. Or not Savali, he's going to bring in Chansey. All my Savali. Looking at it, I have no reason to parting shot out. I'm not going to click defog. I don't need this thing really for anything at this point. I can pretty much win with my offensive mons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire off X Scissor. I know multi-attack would do more, but if he wants to switch out into either Shaman and Ditto and turn into my Savali Grass, I'm hitting him for much more damage. I just need to get this thing chipped down a little bit and just now keep pressure on. X Scissor does 12%, which isn't awful. So at this point, I'll say not even that, but it also does allow me to see what kind of set it is. If it's max specially defensive or if it's the max defense and kind of a mixed wall. This is mixed with max defense, so okay, this is good to know. Sadly though, Chansey gets a kill, whatever, because Hoopa has legitimately no switching right now to a Drain Punch. A Bandit Drain Punch, easily 2 shots to this. It easily one-shot Shaman, and easily one-shots by his Ditto and Hoopa. So I do 61%, which is awesome damage. He misses the Toxic. Really doesn't do anything at all. So I can just fire off a second Drain Punch. Even if I was down a little bit more, this thing's just going to switch out. Fun fact. So he brings out Ditto. Now, like I said, Mega King outspeeds. Okay, so we're good. I can, depending upon what he wants to go for, I'm fine. But I am going to switch out here with Hoopa, because Hoopa does one-shot Shaman with Fire Punch, and I think, what's it called as well? Hyperspace Fury. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into Primarina, because knowing his set, sorry here, nothing that really wants to hit Primarina very hard. Which is another reason I wanted to bring Bulky, was just in case this scenario came up. So my full HP, Hyperspace Fury does 36%. Okay, that's fine, because you have no switch-ins to a Specs Moonblast here. So he goes out to Shaman here, just sacking it off to my Moonblast. That thing goes down. So now he brings in Ditto, transforms into Shaman here. No, Shaman. Wow, my mons are off. I'm sorry. Transforms into my Primarina, which is completely okay. Here's why. Even if he's scarfed here, he's going to do more damage to me. He will take me out with the 64%. He will. But yeah, sorry, I lost track of stuff. But like I said, I'm not worried because of the fact that no matter what he locks himself into, I can go into King, take 2 or 3 hits, and just kill it with a ring. Which is exactly what's going to happen. He Moonblast is 42%, which kind of sucks, but he gets the special attack drop. Means nothing in the end, because all he does is takes me out. And like I said, if he does outspeed me here, for some reason, if he would outspeed me, Kang can eat up a hit very easily. But he doesn't even get to do that. Return just comes in and just kills it. We got a 3-0 victory this week versus Shadow, which is fantastic. Webs did exactly what I wanted it to. Primarina and Hoopa, you, and Kang just have no switch-ins on this team. Once Steelix went down, so it was just get that thing gone and then just kind of keep offensive pressure on in this game, and it worked out very well for me. Yep, thanks for watching. I'm glad this is actually going up on time and I'm not forgetting about it. By the way, I forget if I said it, but yeah, I've just been playing a lot of Overwatch lately on the PC, so that's the main reason last week's was up so late. My apologies. But thank you for watching, everyone. Have a nice day and peace.